Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome of course back to Westhill here on the Citadel server. We are slowly but surely working our way through the town streets, adding detail and life, as it were, to the streets as best we can. You can see the shulker madness happening right in the dead center of town, so that's where we left off. J-Dubs, hello. Aldebar, good to see you. Kelly, Kelberty, Obu, and Cosmic, of course, are all here as well. Appreciate y'all coming out. I'm trying to get into the groove of this 1 p.m. weekday stream, and I like when it ends. It's hard for me to get going at 1 o'clock because I normally don't eat lunch until 1 or 2. So I have to get an early lunch, which is new for me. But I much prefer being done around 4:30 or 5 than being done at 6:30 or 7. So there's that, which is good. And we're getting some bad weather later here today in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. So hopefully this will all be done before anything happens. Not that I really have to go anywhere, but so yesterday we were working on this area here. Very happy with how this looks along here. I wonder if I might have a little bit too much dirt. Like I feel like maybe we could remove a little bit of this in favor of gravel and stuff. So we might try to lighten this up a little bit. So let's try that. I'm okay with, I think I'm okay with all of this. I wonder if that could be made into a stone and feel a little bit tidier. But anyway, let's get some gravel and andesite just to kind of kick things off with a little touch. I find that it's a fun experiment to walk away from a Minecraft build when you're almost satisfied with it, and then when you log in the next day, it's like almost immediately like, oh, I know what this needs. And I think I'll switch this for gravel, and we'll put in, where did the, I guess that went inside. I want the rooted dirt. Where did the rooted dirt go? Hello? Weird. Where did it go? There we go. I think I got it. Yep. Well, that was a pain. Guess we just do that. I don't remember which way this was. Probably that way. Yeah, I feel like that feels a little bit more accessible. I'm wondering now if we can put a different block here to transition between that and gravel. I'm not sure what would go between that and gravel. Maybe we could go with tough, maybe? Trying to think about what might look like wet stone. Sochasm, thanks for popping in and saying hi. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, I kind of wonder whether we could do tough back there. And I still want something brown, but I want something brown that's closer to stone. Maybe, I don't know whether packed mud would work. slate's not going to work. Coarse dirt might work. Or soul sand. No. Smooth basalt is a little bit too dark. That's not terrible. A little on the warm side. Forget that those make really cool noises. I guess maybe cobble? Oh yeah, too light. We'll try cobblestone. I think maybe we just reverse it. Yeah, pretty good. Maybe we can switch this. Tough as well. All right, cool. So the other place that we needed to do some work was along here. I think the lighting is okay. Still have zeros over here. I don't know what to do about those. We'll have to, maybe we can put a lantern here. I just feel like I'm peppering lanterns everywhere though. Maybe we could put an actual street light here. I'm going to wait for it to get dark, and then maybe this deserves its own little lamppost. That could probably be a solution for that. I tried removing this because I didn't think we needed it, but there ends up being zeros like right here. So I have to be careful there. So here was an idea for fixing this. We have to think about the gate. I feel like I have to put another door. This isn't big enough, I don't think. And I don't want to extend it, I don't think, to be bigger. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across, and this is only 4. So we have to have another door over here, which means we're going to lose that light. So, I mean, easy solution is just to move the light over to there. And I think I like this door. I might want to do something a little bit more fancy with it, but I feel like we might be able to do something cool with maybe blast furnaces or something along the bottom rather than those, but we'll see. Because that's going to affect this area here, and then I really want something here. I toyed around yesterday with the idea of putting in something to tie your horses to, but I think the first thing I want to do is I want to curve this so it goes into the alley. So we'll go get the proper blocks for that. Critical hit, that's awesome. That's really nice to hear that this build has inspired you to do some of your own stuff. I don't know if I have any soul soil. I've got a lot of soul sand, but I'd have to go collect some soul soil. All right, so we've got cobble. We're gonna go and get like slabs and stairs of everything. Those. And then I need those. I feel like I misplaced something. until nighttime. See, it doesn't need a light. That's the frustrating part, right? There doesn't need to be a light right there. I think it would kind of overlap the bridge a little bit too much. And that has to be there. I guess it could probably use a light over there. There's not really a light in front of that, is there? There's just the light coming out from inside the warehouse. There's no light in front of the warehouse. Yeah. A light there would probably do it. Although that's pretty dark there too. Why don't we stick one on the edge here? We'll use a deep slate wall. I'm gonna try to take advantage of nighttime and like place lights as I need to in the dark. Let's go with either that one. Let's tile. Cobble. Stone. I'm gonna put this here so I can see what I'm doing. Where did you? Oh, maybe we have to fill some things. All right, let's try that again. That's not bad. A little bit too much like the wall. Tile is too dark. So it's either this one or polished. I'd say we go with the polished. Yeah, I think that provides a light without getting in the way of the bridge. It highlights the edges of these bits here. And we could always reduce the light inside the building. And that absolutely just gets rid of the zeros that we need. Okay, cool. Problem solved. So to first address this space, I want to curve the road in here a bit. And I think what we're going to end up doing is probably moving some of this. I think maybe this comes down. Yeah, and then maybe we'll remove this one too. Or I guess that could be dirt. Okay, so that changes the shape of what we've got here. And really leaves us with like a 3x3 area, which is not super big. One option we have is to just extend this deck all the way to like here and just have the whole thing be like a porch. But I feel like it would be cooler to have maybe one or two things here. Fence is going to connect to that, unfortunately. And I don't think I actually want to have horses in here, because don't horses on leads just like eventually the lead breaks, then they walk all over the place? I feel like I've not had great luck with leads in this game. Place to tie up horses was a good idea. It makes sense near the big gate. Yeah, because there's no other real place to put them. Like, I guess we could also do that inside here. It doesn't have to be next to the main gate, but like, I feel like we could do that here too, but I feel like this makes sense. The problem is that if I put like a couple of fences here, it's going to connect to that. I guess I could always push this back in. Well, no, that's already in as far as it can go. I was just thinking like a fence here and a fence there could work, but I don't have anything that looks like rope either, unfortunately. I really wish we could do that thing where leads are tied to fences, but with nothing else attached to them. Yeah, all I would do would just be to maybe make a too high thing there. I know, maybe it only has a couple of fence posts on it. We'll see. I've not had that happen to me in recent versions, horses breaking leads. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Even just walking back and forth here, it feels a lot more full. This feels a little empty, but we'll get there. What if it was dark? Maybe we'll use smooth stone. I mean, we could just use one. I just thought it would be cool if we had two of these, right? But then... Right? So it's a little bit clearer that there's two things going on. But then this all connects, which is annoying. I mean, I guess I could just leave it open like that. It doesn't have to be... connected. That makes this a little bit more asymmetrical, which I like. Don't know about the tops. That feels like it's too much of the same material. It needs something. It needs something on the top. Thanks for the unlurk, Dan. Good to see you. Stairs. Maybe we just use stone slabs. Soppy Emule. Thanks very much. Glad you're enjoying the build. I like that, but it looks too much like that, maybe. It's gonna look too short, I think. Yeah. I like the dark oak. Especially because we can do stuff with signs on it too. True Purple subscribed to Tier 1, 49 months. Thank you so much. Coming up on 50 months. Wow. That's amazing. Thanks ever so much, Purple. So no to the deep slate. Regular stone. That's not regular stone. I feel like andesite was a little bit too shiny. I mean, I think it works. I just maybe have to adjust a few of these bits out front. Wouldn't mind having a slightly darker block there. Oh, that's very cool, J-Dubs. I'm glad that you're taking some of the ideas that I have, the broader concepts, you know, and kind of making them your own. I was looking for slightly different brown blocks. That should do. I think that'll do. I was watching a couple of other YouTubers, and I noticed that one thing that I wasn't doing early on was using different colors around the trims of buildings, and it really, really helps down the line. I did it a little bit here. It helps them not be so boring. This, you just kind of get lost with this. You feel like you're repeating yourself when you do it a lot, but it does help. And that just feels like a patchwork, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it's okay. It's hard to tell what they're for. I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. Well, that's the thing. You just let people make up their mind as to what it's for. Yeah, it's fair. Hopefully it doesn't look too similar to what's happening across the way here. I guess that has got andesite on the top of it, so that helps. That helps. I do feel like the side of this is a little on the bland side. I wonder if trapdoors would help. Nope. Ooh, we could put a hay bale there maybe. Or I could put a trapdoor with some water in there. If someone asks, is it insert the name of a thing? Just say, yes. Yes, it is. Good eye. That's actually good. That's clever. I like that idea. Water bucket and a hay bale. I've got things out of my normal order in here, so I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to find stuff. All right. Option 1 is a little water trough, which I think helps communicate what it might be. And then there's also the idea of putting a hay bale in here. I think I like the hay bale better. I think I like the hay bale better. The water was cool, but not quite what I wanted. I guess I could try to have both. That would mean sacrificing the one of the fences. I think that's good. I think I dig that, and I can actually put this here, and that helps the whole thing, I think. Yeah. I think, yeah, the hay bale adds the contrast, but I think the hay bale is something you notice it right away, and you know, I know what that is from way over here, whereas you don't notice the water until you're up close to it. And I think the thing that makes it look like a real good horse water trough, I think looks kind of like this, right? If you do that, that I think really sells a water trough, right? But I don't have room for that there. So, I mean, if you had 3 buckets of water as well for that. But I think that's good. I don't know if I like the way that the road is kind of going, but I guess it makes sense. The only other thing I can think of would be to actually take the road and have like a little wall there, which, you know, that doesn't look too bad. What if we did take that back? The only thing there is that we then need a little bit of a wall. So we fill this in here. A little tricky. I think that looks okay. And then we'll go get a little bit of stone wall, and then we'll figure out it's that or trapdoors. I feel like a stone wall would be cooler. It is incredible how many trapdoors I go through. Like, it is a lot. It is absolutely a lot. Go through trapdoors like you go through flowers? Yeah, I'd say that's probably a fair assessment. Anything I don't need? Probably the fences. Done with those. Done with the mushroom blocks. Where are those? Guess they're not out here. Shame you can't build yourself a spruce trapdoor farm. Well, that's kind of what the data pack is for the stone cutter, the wood cutter data pack. Makes a big difference. Makes a very big difference. That's okay. Not in love with the fact that it's got like a double thing there. What if we did alternating bits? That feels very heavy-handed. That's a little bit better. Kind of want to go with a stair here, but I don't think I have one. Nope. Chaos Bride, good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. Remind me, where are you from, if you don't mind sharing in chat? Like general area, country? Can't remember. No, that doesn't look good either. Germany, right. I think I knew that. You were sick, but you're feeling better. Well, that's good. Sorry that you got sick, but glad you're feeling better. I'd say that's probably about as good as we're going to get there. Something I like about that is that it kind of draws your attention that there's an alleyway there, and then from this side, it really kind of invites you to go down the alley. So I like that. I think we're good there. I feel like this is very samey. I realize there's a door missing, so we need to go get a door. There seems to be, it just doesn't feel as like decorated as something like this. Feels like a little bit more inviting. So maybe we can do something out front here with the roof. Maybe I can just put like a little pitch over the door. That might make a difference. So previously, I had mentioned the idea of not wanting to narrow this entryway. So even if I put a hinge here, you really lose a lot. You know, you imagine if there's a big door here. It's the wrong color wood, but just imagine, right? It just really narrows the main gate. So even though you You can't see what would be a hinge. I like the idea, I think, of pushing this back. And technically we'd only have to come to here, but then that attaches there, which is a real pain. Really wish they didn't do that. I mean, we could just swing this around. Just go get the real wood. When you said previously there, it made me think you're going to launch into some sort of like recap. Previously on Joel Builds Westhill. Actually, I'm probably going to need those. Maybe hide some glow lichen behind the new door. Do it the other side. It could do that too. It's just without a lantern, it gets very dark up here, right? So we've got ones here. So if I remove this lantern, we get down to a huge patch of zeros. So glow lichen, I don't think will solve that. We can try it, but I'd rather get the door in place first. I'm not in love with the door design either. I mean, it's not bad. Having that on an angle is pretty good. I guess we could push this one back, couldn't we? And it's asymmetrical, so it won't be the end of the world. Yeah, you kind of have to do a little bit of mental gymnastics, but that looks okay. Looks okay. I think the issue is that this is actually asymmetrical. I feel like there's 1, 2 blocks there, 3. Yeah, so there's three blocks here between the door and this structure, and there's only 2. So I remember painting myself in all kinds of corners like that early on. I don't hate the doors. I'm just wondering if there's something else on the bottom we could do that would be different. So let's go see if we can grab some like blast furnaces or something. But yeah, I'll see what we can do with the glow lichen. We need to make more of that. That should be pretty easy to do. Inventory woes are a real drag. I really need to make like a glow lichen farm. A couple of observers and stuff. I think that when I do my sci-fi area, I'm going to start by doing like all the little redstone farms that I want and then creating some wild, cool sci-fi build to go around them. That'll be fun. That's the wrong thing. Hey, look, nighttime. Just in time. Blast furnaces. I probably checked this already, but I'm curious. I think it adds more interest. The blast furnaces are probably going to look better. Oh yeah, I like the blast furnaces much better. And then if we remove this, lots of problems there. I don't think glow lichen behind here is going to help us much. No, so it doesn't get through, doesn't travel around. So we really do have to have a lantern, and I feel like the way to do that is to either put it over the door or put it there. So we'll see which one works best. And Calberta, you're right. It works on this side because we did hide some glow lichen back there. That was, I think it was Archeoplace. Someone suggested it, or maybe it was you. But yeah, that was an idea from chat. But it's because that door is open and we have more room and it doesn't touch the wall. I wanted to try and do something cool data pack wise for the modern city with that new light block that they added. The icon in creative looks like a light bulb, but you can't get it in survival. So a simple data pack to, you know, glass and a candle or something to make like a light bulb in Minecraft. I think that would be really cool because you can control the light levels of that from 1 through 15 or 0 through 15. And I think that would be really, really cool. Yeah, I think that that works. Do we want them all to be blast furnace? Yes. Which means I need to make more. Cosmic, was it you that said glow lichen? I'm sorry. I thought it Archeoplace agreed and said it was about, said she was about to suggest it too. Okay. Team effort. Team effort. Well, thank you either way. Yeah, I think I like that better. I don't know. We might be able to do some deep slate on the top there. And I'm wondering if I do kind of like that. It feels repetitive, but I do like it. So let's just do that again. Unfortunately, we can't line it up here. And then we'll try maybe some deep slate across the top. I think that's what I used elsewhere. I want to know where you came from. I really want to know where you came from. That's twice that's happened to me. I feel like it was right over here somewhere. I wonder if he's on that roof. No, he was on something. So like there's some zeros here, but he was like, he came down from in here. I heard him kind of like drop in. And I don't see any zeros up here. So like I thought he might be spawning like on the edge of something. I suck at parkour. See? All right. I guess I'll just fly up and see if there's any zeros on the roofs. Oh, what's that? Is that a yellow? No, can't spawn there. See, I thought he would have spawned like here or maybe here. Because I heard this. Right? Like I heard the jump crunch. Anyway. Yeah, there's some zeros here. I guess he could have spawned here and then wandered in this way maybe, but that's strange. But yeah, we haven't lit this up yet. We haven't done any texturing. We have this whole bridge thing is on the list. It's on our to-do list. I need a deep sleep before I get distracted by a creeper. Welcome to Minecraft. Let's go grab that. Did I not do... This one doesn't have a gate. This just has the portcullis, but that's fine because that's all it needs. The other... I don't know that the western gate has anything. We need to... Yeah, we don't have anything in here. We have to come up with a gate situation for this. Maybe that's what we put. Really difficult with an angled thing here. Maybe we just put it straight. Yeah, that's going to be hard. Because an angled portcullis here would be very difficult to pull off. Bob the Gamer Twitch, thanks very much for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Hope you're having a good day. What were you up to on Twitch today, Bob? This one's got smooth stone on the top. Okay, all right. So yeah, we'll have to figure out what's going on with the west gate. That's gonna be challenging. I'm just worrying this blends in a little bit too much with the actual gate structure. And we didn't have deep slate when we built this. Oh yeah, that matches the blast furnace better too. Bob Raid says Fretboard Freak, welcome in. We started with some PC building sim and then moved on to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Hunter Call of the Wild. What's that? Is that like a actual hunting game or is it like a monster hunting game? Like Deer Hunter? Yeah, I like that revision. I think that works well. I think maybe we will add in a little extra oomph there. try to make it look like the gates have got like an arc of wear and tear as they've been swung back and forth. And I guess we could try to figure out where the gates actually connect, because they would want to be pushed into the ground too. So maybe we can do like two additional holes here. We could do stairs. Or I could do droppers. I think I like that, actually. That looks pretty good. The idea being that maybe there'd be something on the gate that would be dropped down in. Although, do I have that in the right spot? No, I don't. It would be over here. The game is based on real hunting. Okay. I've never played one of those. I've always been more of a... If I play a first-person shooter, it's usually like a Borderlands or something like that. I think that's pretty clear. Gives more interest to walking in. I kind of feel like you walk in and if you see these, you're like, what are these for? And you're like, oh, it's for the doors. And this would swing shut. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've got 4 there and 3 there. So the seam on the door would technically be a little bit off, but that's fine. You can't do half blocks. You are due for a break. Want another reminder in 10 minutes? No, I think I'm good. I'm just going to sleep here and just double check that I've not forgotten anything. I think before I start the door, I think it's probably best to step away for the break. For folks that just came in with a raid, I take a break once an hour, and I've been up for about 65 minutes here streaming. Those starting to stand out a little bit too much for me. I kind of wonder if we have a better alternative for those, but I can't think of what we could put there just yet. So yeah, there was potentially a lantern going there, which we could double up to keep it symmetrical. We could end up going with lanterns like that. That could be okay because this doesn't connect to the stair next to it, which is cool. I may want to switch them to stone. Although, no, those look pretty good out here. So I'm calling the gate changes done. I think this is okay. Really what I want to see if I can do something more interesting with this area. I think there's a bookshelf in here, so I can't do... Yeah, I don't want to do a window in there. But I feel like this door needs to be more important. And we could potentially turn it into a double door if I wanted to move this to there. Then we could do a double door, or I might try putting like a pitch over top of it. But it needs something. I want it to feel more special. It feels a little bit lackluster. So we'll see what happens here. What's really going to be cool if I have like, if I can get a hanging sign in the 1.20 and put like a hanging sign there, that'll really kind of invite you to kind of go over here and poke your nose in, you know? So anyway, I'm going to step away for that break. I do this once an hour, 5-6 minutes, gives me a chance to fill my copy up again and gives you a chance to grab a stretch and grab a friend. We're trying to grow the channel. So if you want to retweet the live link on Twitter or just text a friend and be like, hey, you busy? Hanging out with Joel live on Twitch. Come have some fun. We'll see you folks in about 5 or 6 minutes. food time in real life, too. Well, I say that. I had lunch before I started streaming. Chaos Bride. Cosmic, thank you very much. I need some more carrots. That was a weird mouse transition. And might as well top up the rockets. Grab a couple extra things. Don't think we need the buttons anymore. Cosmic. Absolutely. Listen to Kelbirdie. Go get something to eat. I don't know what kind of... I would just be a monster if I didn't eat all day. I would be an insufferable human. I can make it to noontime if I need to, but most of the time I much prefer to... I didn't bring any doors. I much prefer to have breakfast. I've always been that guy. I think my sister doesn't like breakfast. Like, I think my sister doesn't like food first thing. See, when I was growing up, we used to go to like no, I'm not sure what you want to call it, a babysitter, I guess. Basically, we went somewhere. My mom was a nurse and worked really early in the morning. So we would end up going somewhere before school, and we would hang at that place until it was time to go to school. So we had to be out of the house at like 7 or earlier. So we were up at 6 and had breakfast. So by the time noon came, like if I didn't eat until noon, like I would be starving. So no, it wasn't I mean, I guess it was a before school program, but it wasn't a program. It was just somebody's house. Like all we ever did was sit around and watch cartoons or play video games. Like it's just, there wasn't a lot going on. There was not a lot going on. So I like a single door in that it allows me to do like a pitch here on the roof if I wanted to. And then we could do, I guess I could try something along the lines of this maybe. I need some scaffolding. We'll go up over here. That's not bad. Especially if I can cut in a little bit of the bone up there, kind of like what we did over there. That could be good. I don't know if I like it coming right out to there though. But it needs something. You know, that's not bad. You know, I think that's pretty good. Not a bad start. That's too much. before school program is the only form of reference I have. Yeah, no, my niece does that. My niece went to like a teacher run. I think we called it daycare around here just because that's a colloquial term. But yeah, it was a before program. I mean, I think they just run around in the schoolyard and play, but they were being minded, you know, like there's and I think after school there's an after school program. I don't think, see, now that my sister works from home full time, I think my niece just comes straight home. But in an after school program, I feel like they were not being helped with homework, but there was a spot that you can go and do your homework if you wanted to, I think. The door definitely looks fancier. Thanks. Yeah, I think so too. What was I missing? I was missing... There's something I didn't have. Oh well, I'm sure I'll remember. You've been presented with food. There you go. Someone's looking out for the grumpy cosmic. The hangry cosmic must be avoided at all costs, right? No, I think we can probably get away with a stair in here. And then a trapdoor. Maybe up here. Can't do that. No, I like the other ones better. I think we'll switch to these. Will we switch to those? What if the texture is going the other way? Yeah, we'll switch. We'll leave it like that. Worth a shot. Ooh, I don't know about the stair up there. Yeah, it's a little bit too pointy. I've been called many things, but the first time I've been called bubbly. Yeah. I mean, Cosmic, you are a very pleasant person. A very lovely person. But yeah, bubbly is not the first word that comes to mind either for me. In a good way. I don't know. I feel like bubbly can be sometimes a compliment and sometimes not. No, I know that Kel meant it as a compliment, don't get me wrong. Like if someone said, "Joel, you're bubbly," I'd be like, "What? Really?" I feel like I'm happy and dry, but I wouldn't call myself bubbly. Pleasant, also in the description. I feel like this is very bland on the edge here. I'm wondering if we can do a little bit on this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. What if we alternate? That's not terrible. Maybe we can do just the 2 in the middle. Nope. I think that's enough. That helps a bit. Scaffolding. Is there a bed closer? There must be. Dylan? Or Dylan? Maybe Dylan? Hello, welcome in. Oh yeah, I'm not going to redo the roof. The roof is going to stay pretty much the way that it is. You know, I thought I was going to like these here, but I don't. Did that one fall? No. I do like that little addition on the end though, so we'll add that there. See, I had another, this is fancy, right? So I had that there and I wanted to do something similar. I think we'll leave that alone. Yeah. I don't know if I want to do a sign in there. No, I think it's a bit much. Guess we'll put them on all the other sides. Why not? Yeah, I think that helps a bit. I think that helps a bit. Follow that around where we can. I don't remember what's down here. Oh, okay, you really can't see the other sides of it. Perfect. So many pathways to get around. It's so much fun. So we did not come up with another way to add a lantern over there, and we completely took over the spot where a lantern would go with the eve of the overhang, which is unfortunate. And I don't have an immediate solution. Still leaves us with a bunch of zeros in the middle. And probably very dark at night over there. Froggy Draw is 900. Welcome in. Thanks for saying hello. Enki, hello, hello. Oh, Cal Birdie, I'm just teasing. I hope you know I'm just sort of giving you a hard time. All good. What are we going to do for lighting around here? I feel like this needs like more stuff. Maybe I can put like another hay bale in the ground or something. That could be kind of cool. I'm just basically killing time until it gets dark. Thanks for the follow, Froggy. Appreciate it. I keep on forgetting where these are. Right here. No lighting, bring on the Minecraft mobs. Yeah. The problem is that there's so few spaces for them to spawn. They will spawn like right in the middle of the street, which is not ideal. And I can't hang any lanterns from around here. Yeah, that's frustrating. I mean, I could lower this. That's not like the end of the world. Right? I mean, that doesn't make... It's not terrible. But it is the main gate, so I'm trying to get it so it looks right. Either that or maybe a little bit of sand instead. So Cosmic is on the fence as to whether they want me to survive. I can't remember what's lighter, sand or birch. I probably should have brought both. Oh, I know. Stripped oak is probably the tone that I want there. Probably. can't believe we've been at this the entire stream. Yep. That's what I want, although I'm going to change it to go the other way. So it looks like dried hay on the ground, you know? Lighting is always tricky when you're going for a certain feel that requires things to be darker. It's not that it needed to be darker. I just don't want to have any zeros. I mean, if at all possible. I don't mind if there's a zero down an alley or a zero inside somewhere. It's more like just right in the middle. And something else I'd like to try to avoid too, you can see as the sun starts to go down, there's like a zigzag pattern of shadow. You can sort of see it right there. And it's because I've got these staggered and they don't look very good. So we're going to remove a couple of these, I think. But you can see, like, coming into the main gate here, it looks very dark. Like there's no light here whatsoever. Like all this is very much in shadow. Now we could add something here. I can't hang things off of stairs, which is annoying. I could put a chain there and then the light would end up being like here. Right? So we could do something like that. I really don't understand why you can't just hang those off of everything. So you can see the little pool of light that we get there. Plus it pulls your eye over this way. But if we get rid of that, you'll see how dark it is? It really doesn't feel like the entrance. And this, like, this double light outside, had I had enough room early on, I've been thinking about this early on, I would definitely have put enough room to have like just a mirror of those two, but we just don't have the space for it. So, I mean, I could fudge it on this side maybe, but I think we're going to have to go with either this. I kind of like the one over the door, you know, it's not terrible. I feel like it's less of a look at the lantern and more of a we've lit up the street sort of deal. So like if I put this back, we can find a way to display that looks good, you know? Then that could be cool. Maybe we could put a trapdoor there in the front. But I don't like the repetitive street lamps out front. Like I feel like that just feels like a modern city. It looks like a Central Park situation, and you can see the little zigzag there of shadow. I'm not a fan. I think that helps light the place without there being like a point of light, which is good. And it just gets everything. So I think that's pretty good. Feels a little bit strange with the stair there. Like it doesn't feel closed, but I'm okay with that. Unless we could try one other thing, which would be, I guess, like a full block. Yeah, that does look better. And it matches the roof too. We could also put a bone block there. Let's try that. Ping the net, good to see you. I think that's the solution right there. And instead of this, maybe we can get away with a fence gate. No, I think we'll just leave it like that. I hear the zombie. Where are you? I just noticed a missing door. So that's good to know. There's a bunch of zeros and I don't, that's the kind of thing where I just don't care, right? I mean, we could easily fix that by having a lantern up here somewhere, but I think we're good. There you are. And that means we don't need this here anymore. And that does feel a little bit empty, so maybe we'll put a crate in the corner there. That'll help with a little bit of contrast with all that spruce. Yeah, it feels kind of dim in places, but we're pretty good now. And if we're going to have that there, what about moving this around? Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid solution to that situation. Feels a little bit dark there, but I don't want to add like a full light there. Just want to see what one little tweak. Yeah, it's better. There's a full light there. I think the alleyway has some zeros. Oh yeah. Dark and dangerous through here. So I guess we could fix that with a light out here somehow. Or really just a light inside would do it. worry about that. On a different checklist. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then when we go back out here, have to be careful with the creepers. Yeah, I think that's good. It's dark in that it's nighttime, but like it's not so dark you can't see the details. You know, like there's enough light coming in here that it gives you something to note. You notice the door, you notice this detail, draws your eye to that. I think we're good. And that means I don't need this either. Although how dim is... No, I think that's fine. I may come back and retest this with a lighting pass, but I think that's solid. So I guess just going back down this side, I don't really want to add anything through there. This doesn't need anything, I don't think. I mean, I could put a sign on that, but that's about it. Yeah, gives a little bit of depth, but, you know, not the end of the world. Oh, that's the wrong way. Deleted the wrong one. I mean, it's all pretty simple, but they're simple builds. Yeah, I don't really feel like we need too much. I could maybe try a blade of grass or something along here, but I'm sure I tried that before. I'm just thinking like maybe right there. The logic behind it is just like it's near a bush. The bush might have seeds or something that fall off of it. You know? It just feels very brown along the ground over here. How many more times will mistake that azalea for creeper? I've done that a number of times in the area. That's a little bit too close for that to the road, but maybe we'll luck out. I wish we had short grass. I think that's the thing that I would really like, is I wish we had short grass. I could try a couple of moss carpets along here maybe. Or maybe just like a moss block. Moss and grass, maybe. I wasn't expecting to actually put grass blocks back in here, but whatever works. Thankfully, we're in a plains biome, so grass is a nice color. Yeah, you know, I think that's all that really needed, is just a little Little oomph there. I kind of wish... I wonder if I could just change that. I remove this. Got rid of this. Put this back in there. I don't think you really notice that. And then we could change this. Grass and have one of those guys there maybe. Or just another bush. Whoops. I think that's the right solution. Yeah, just a little bit more green going on, which I like. Nope, that's better brown. Better brown. But that's better green. Whoops. Flip those around. Or just have it be all the same. I find doing this sometimes makes it look like it's a shadow there, even though it isn't. That's better. And then along here, I don't know what we do here. This is supposed to be a window. Which, I mean, it's letting light through. Not that it needs to. But I feel like we're just missing opportunities here. I think we could steal a thought from down here where it's got a tile roof, and so I put like a little pile of tile blocks, and I think that we could try something like that up here. Kind of want to change that block too. Yeah, that's better. That's better. What else could we put along here? I mean, we could have Opportunities. Oh no, that's a slab. That's a half slab. So we can't do anything there. I could try to pull these down in the corners maybe. But really, it's just this area here that feels very empty. But there's enough room there where I could maybe put something like the wheelbarrow. But like, what could we put here that could be interesting? I mean, it's potentially even a spot where we could put almost like some sort of external stand, maybe. Difficult on an angle, but sort of fits. It sort of fits. Maybe we just do 2 blocks. It's hard to make stuff like that. Need to dump the inventory here. Plants. Mossy things. I'll have to change those maybe. And then I could put slabs. I mean, maybe not these slabs, but a kind of slab there. Ah, that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? I guess we could do fence posts. Fence posts. Let's go with spruce fences. And do I have quartz out here? I don't think I do. It's not bad. It's very distracting. Maybe the thing there is to do like a full block and make it wool. Maybe change it, like give it like a different color. Do we feel like this narrows the street too much? I mean, it's hard to get it on the angle. The angle's tough. It would be good if this wasn't like a 1x1 angle. If it was like a 2x1 or a 3x1, it would be a lot easier. Like over here, the building's on an angle, but it goes in these nice big wide steps. And you could fit a little kiosk there if you wanted to. Similar to like what we've done here, right? But I don't know. It's a good kind of experiment in like just to kind of try it and see if you like it. But I don't know. I mean, we could make it taller for sure. But then it touches the roof if we do full blocks. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we had like a little fish stand over on the other side of town, and that didn't have anything on it. It just had like a little kind of thing like that, but I guess it had that over top of it. I guess we could also use tables and chairs too. It doesn't have to be this big block. We could use the tables and chairs kind of technique. I don't mind that. I just I'm feeling a little bit strange about how far out it is. What if I bumped it back so that it touched on the corners? But then how do we deal with getting in there? I see that sticks out way too far now. More break time. Well timed, because I'm stumped on what to do here. Yeah, I feel like they all stick out too much. I mean, it seems like the easy solution, but like, I feel like that's all we really need to do. Just have a couple things piled up. Maybe not dirt. We'll do something else here. Maybe this will just be a pile of tiles or something. I say that's probably a good idea. Let's just remove these. And I'll get some tile slab. I don't think I have tile mini blocks. I've got polished mini blocks. I'll get those ones. Yeah, you know what? I think that's good. And then we'll just... maybe we'll put these over here. Yeah, just in time for the rain. Time for me to go on a break. Thanks for the reminder, Cosmic. Much appreciated. I get lost in this game sometimes. If you are new, I take a break once an hour. You should too. Get a stretch, grab a drink. We'll be right back. So I think we just need to clean up the inventory a bit. We might be able to remove a lot of this stuff from the street. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. Subtle. Subtle hints. All right. I think what we can do is put a lot of this stuff away, which will help us kind of gauge how we're doing in this entire road. So it's just going to be a matter of running some of this stuff back inside. We'll probably end up picking some of it back up and taking it elsewhere, but for now, I think I need to reduce the amount of stuff I have going around. Oh, I don't want to do that though. I've got to figure out what we're going to do with this basement of the keep here. Just grab everything green. That's jungle wood. That can go over here. Acacia wood. Let's put coarse dirt. So sand can go back in here. This needs a name. We've got gravel, cobblestone. There, and again, some of the stuff might be able to go back in here. I feel like putting bones with plants is a good idea. Gemini, Tay with the giant raid. Holy smokes. 1,000 people? Gem, are you trying to break me? This is your brain. This is your brain on a Gemini Tay raid. Holy crap. Thanks so much, Gem. Really appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Gem, what were you up to on stream today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Cosmic has put the chat in slow mode, just so everybody can have a chance to say hello and I can see your names. Ivoltree, hello. Blop Rocket, that's a great name. Good to see y'all. Demon Shadow Queen, some fun usernames. 64-bit Link, thanks very much for coming in. I don't think I saw Gemini's response. I'll scroll back up just to kind of see what was Gem up to. I know, and Gem, if you've got a raid and run, no worries. Of course, I know you've probably been streaming for a while, so I know how that goes. But for folks that are new, if you don't know who I am Joel Duggan. I do the Spawn Chunks with podcasts partner Pixel Riffs. And I also do the Citadel Cafe podcast and stream here on Twitch. And I stream and podcast full time. It's my job. So that's it. That's the shortest kind of blurb that I've done in a while. Gemini Tay has been on the Spawn Chunks a couple of times now. Hopefully we'll have her back on soon when Winnie is no longer quite as barky. But we are on the Citadel server, which is my 5-year-old multiplayer server with friends. And we've been working on Westhill, which is this giant, was not giant when we started, but it has morphed into a very large medieval town. And this has been about 2.5 years on the calendar putting this all together. Ernest Flat. Thanks very much. It's vanilla with a couple of quality of life mods, mostly data packs. I think the only mod that really affects gameplay is the map. And the map is just so I can look down and see this thing easily. But otherwise it's really tough. But we'll, oops, I just refreshed my chunks. That was dumb. I want to go to rockets. I need to eat anyway. Just so you all can get a good look, I'll park my butt up here and switch over to shaders. So this is kind of where we are. We are slowly but surely putting in details along the roads. So you look down there, all that little stuff, mini blocks and a couple of data packs from Vanilla Tweaks, very similar to Hermitcraft. I would say we're on a level of, data packs and stuff like that with Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft actually goes a little bit beyond what we do here. But yeah, so we're working on the details in this area, and we just finished up the front gate and the front entry details, and now we're going to try to find something else on the to-do list. The roads were put in recently, so that's why they're so flat and untextured. We're going to get more texture on the roads. You can see a little bit of a start to it down there, but yeah, there's a few things left that are untouched, but most of it in here has had at least some hand in detailing and whatnot. But I'll give you a quick fly around so you can kind of see the scale. We're working on like a player scale. I think Gem builds a little bit bigger than player scale most of the time, but Mythical Sausage and Fwip both build roughly player scale. We don't have a north bell tower yet either. I'm not sure where we're going to put that. Amberwood, thanks very much. I appreciate that. Nice of you to say. Avoltree, thank you. Yeah, it's been a lot of work. So what we just did today, to quickly recap, we put a second main gate door here, along with a way for it to be fastened into the ground, and then we revamped this. We added a place for people to tie up their horses, and then we've just basically been kind of like going through here and putting in like little barrels, and there's a cool little wheelbarrow here that I thought was really a fun little build. This is all vanilla. This is the only thing that's a Vanilla Tweaks data pack. And then, yeah, we just kind of been laying things around. Like, it's not anything too crazy, but we're just been cleaning up a little bit, and I've got storage here underneath the main keep. This is where I've been keeping all the shulker boxes. So this is a very functional kind of like storage facility, shulker boxes, that kind of thing. And I'm just putting a few things back here. What have we got? We've got cut stone, carved deep slate. Do I have other deep slate here? I feel like maybe this should be deep slate. I feel like andesite should be over here. These are all the woods, I think. I'm running out of space. Cool. What's that? Oh, utility box. That can go back in here. Dark. Nighttime. No touchy makes me chuckle. Yeah, that I went mining with Cosmic. To the moderator in the chat. They're on the server as well. And I think I was helping out in the nether or something, Cosmic. But anyway, all of my shulker boxes that I brought with me were like, mine, not yours. No touchy. Hands off, like that kind of stuff, just for fun. So yeah, I think it feels pretty good. I think it feels pretty good walking through here. We're doing all right. I don't like all these street lamps, so that's the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to take a look at these and figure out which ones I want to take down. Because it ends up giving us like a zigzag pattern of shadows, which I don't like. But I think I like that one, and I like this one. But I feel like we're going to remove this guy here. I'm not sure what it is. It just feels too, like, too modern, too civilized, something. Yeah, I think we're going to take this one down too. I mean, they're very easy to put back if we want to, but I feel like maybe we'll just leave everything on the side of the road. Even 3 in a row feels repetitive. So I'm going to have to figure out an alternate way to light this road up. Thanks very much for the chat moderation, Cosmic. Very much appreciate it. I'll turn off my, or turn back on my notifications. I don't know whether that's going to be catching up forever. If it gets annoying, I'll turn it back off. Yeah, slabs over torches are a way to do it if they didn't block light, which they do. So I won't be doing that. And plus, I want it to look like there's actual, lamps on the street. I just don't want there to be that many. Hopefully, removing those, like that feels pretty good. Even just having 2 in a row feels a little repetitive. So I'll have to figure it out. I might just have to sacrifice out here and just not have it be perfectly lit up. Even getting it to 0 is tough. But let's take a look at the book, which I believe is in. Yeah, I think it's in the other box. We'll grab that. Utilities. So, the north gate. Finish the main road. Detail the main road. North road. That's done. Yay. North guardhouse detail. We could do that. Done. So I think we'll probably move on to the inside of the north guardhouse, because that's a pretty easy task. We can probably finish that off today, no problem. So this was something I added way back when I built the front gate here, is this little guardhouse, but there's nothing in it. Like it's absolutely empty. It's missing a door for the closet. There's nothing down here, and that's a misplaced stair, and there's nothing up here either. So this needs all kinds of love. It needs rafters. It needs support beams. It needs light that are not just torches on the wall. So let's tackle this. So what are we going to need? We're going to need tables and chairs, obviously. We're going to need profession blocks and things to put in the corners, candles, lanterns, my wood chests, and doors. I thought I put a door on this, but maybe we need to put another door on it. Doors, trapdoors. Yeah, we're going to need a fair amount of stuff. So we'll go grab the shulkers, I guess. Babery Moose, thanks. Yeah, I mean, with a project of this size, you have to stay organized. And I was organized in my brain for a long time. But then as I got down to like wanting to finish the project and wanting to not get lost in things that weren't important, it became more important to have like a checklist of stuff. That's oak wood, spruce, dark oak. We're probably only going to need these two. Tables and chairs. That one. We'll bring that just in case. I need my iron box. I will need... I think that's kind of... Oh, candles. I need candles. There it is. And if I forget anything, I'm going to end up coming back, I'm sure. I'm going to take these out just to have in a different box. And I think that's it for now. You don't think I put a door there, Kel? Too hard to watch. Yes, the droppers are great for the portcullis. We've got one back here too. And having droppers underneath really helps sell the idea of the portcullis coming down. Same with putting stairs all along. Like these are all backward stairs, and so the fences don't connect to them, which is nice. Those are nether brick fences. I just have a black nether brick texture. It was before deep slate was added, but I'm keeping it just because it's still true black as opposed to like just kind of like a dark gray. The nether fortresses naturally generating in the nether look better too. All right, let's put down a little area here. Get that down. Go there. And then wood. Probably won't need that. Hey, Cosmic Dancer's online. All right, so first things first, I guess I'm going to hit the hotkey to reload textures. Whoops. All right, so we're going to put a door. We're going to go that way. So we're going to put the door this way. And then closet door. I guess here. Yeah. Normally they swing out, but for this one, we'll just leave it like that. So we've got, I feel like we were using spruce inside. Yeah. Okay, so I'll use spruce in the rafters. So I'll get a barrel, some chains. We'll probably end up hanging a light from the ceiling. Barrels, chains, and lanterns. Really just load up on all the usual suspects, right? Signs, stairs, slabs. How many builders on the server? That's a really good question. Myself, Cosmic, Alistair, Steven, Anna, and Mattcast. 5? I think technically 6 maybe, but 5. 4 regulars and 1 come and goer. 1 back and forth. Hannah is a very busy individual, and so she's not on a lot. Oh, there's Cosmic. Hi. Did you change your skin again? It looks awesome. I love the hair. It's cool. Dan's like, get her. Can I borrow some things? Absolutely. I'm going to sleep before Cosmic dies a horrible death of skeletons and creepers. So before I do any interior design, normally what I like to do is have some sort of structure. And I say we need some sort of like rafter support thing here. So I feel like I think that's probably good, because if we hang a lantern off of this, then that should take care of all of our lighting needs. And it doesn't hang in your face. And it's visible from outside, which is nice. Yeah, more than enough light. So that's if we want it to be like brightly lit, we could do that. And then along here, we could start to do stuff like this. I think I want to go with slabs instead of stairs, just because that way they won't touch that block there. Oh, do we want to... Does that have it inside as well? I think I'll do that just so that it looks like it matches. And then I feel like we'd want to put probably a barrel here, right? I always do this, so I always forget buttons. And that's an odd shape there. What are these? I think those were not important. There is something messed up going on up there. I don't know whether that's the other room in the building. I don't know what's going on here. Is that floor? No, you can't see that from any other sides. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, that's weird. I guess I just hadn't thought of anything to put up here, so we can just take that right to the ceiling, I guess. What did I do over there? It's been a long time since I've looked at this build. Okay. I have to go outside and look at that. I just removed something. Oh, okay. That's what that is. All right. Yeah, that's tricky. Right. Right. I mean, I could put this one outside, but that could be a little bit funny looking. Do I have a lead? Yes. I do. It is in here. In the shulkers by me. Oops. So this becomes... Well, I guess I could just continue... Oh, I see what I did. Right. So that has to... Right. Okay. This goes like that. And then I have to figure out what to do here. This, I think we could just cover up with stairs. Right. And then I just have to try to make it match. Or I guess I could use dark oak stairs. That might look better. Or I could take the stairs the other way. Oh no, that won't cover it up. Okay. So dark oak stairs. Let's go get some dark oak. Whoop. Cosmic wants the sheep. Was the sheep just kidnapped? What happened? Oh. House sheep. Nice. I needed dark oak. Shenanigans afoot? Yes, not surprised. There's roof pig, house sheep. There's another one too. I thought there was a cow. Don't remember where though. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. I know that you were probably in for a long haul hanging out on Gemini Tay's stream. But if you're still kicking around, very much appreciated. And thanks to everybody that followed. There was so many follows I just couldn't keep up. I actually had to mute the sound, but I really appreciate it. And make sure that if you're hanging out from the raid, you want to switch over and watch on twitch.tv/JoelDuggan, because it does help us grow the channel, which is what we would like to do. Put these down. Need those buttons. All right, let's go with dark oak stairs there. There. Nope. Yeah, definitely going to switch these. Good old scaffolding coming in handy. So I can't tell what the lighting situation is up there. It's probably okay. We're going to check it just in case. Before they changed the lighting requirements, I was putting a lot of buttons on top of things. So they would not be on. Oh yeah, with the light there, we're good. We're fine. Don't remember why this is here, but I feel like that must be visible from somewhere else. Oh, no, okay. I think we'll turn the ends into barrels as well. Or it might look better if we did these ones. Not that very many people look up when you're inside this build, but just me. Yep. And I guess we'll change the direction on the trapdoors. Originally I wanted them to be the same as the slabs, but I think that it's probably better that they follow the barrels. Or maybe we don't need them at all. Yeah, maybe we just don't need them at all. Okay, so that's good. Now I just want to cover up the stuff at the top because I don't need those on. What is Cosmic up to? Katie Schmady. Cute username. Thanks very much. And yes, Chris B. There is a VODs channel on YouTube, Joel Duggan VODs, and that is the entire build in real time. No time lapses, no cuts. They're all streams, and they're all streams of this particular build. All right, if I get myself up here. What do I need in here? I think maybe just a strip of dark oak slabs would probably do it. Just to kind of cover this up. Or I could do a dark oak beam. I feel like 3 blocks is a lot. Let's do a dark oak beam. Just find a way down. Go, just scaffolding. Just do the thing. We have a love-hate relationship with scaffolding on this server. Up to nothing. Cosmic is up to nothing. House Sheep says, thank you for the house, Joel. Also, bah. Oh, shenanigans. Dark oak slabs. Beam. I'm not sure I like the texture on the outside of this house anyway. Right, so that should help the top of this feel sorted. And I guess we could try and see if some stairs along the side or slabs would help this feel like it might be supported as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe like there, there, and there. That are trapdoors. That's pretty good. Now, I have similar trapdoors in those windows, and I think what I'd like to do is replace those with oak trapdoors. I don't think I want glass out here. I think I'd rather have trapdoors. Oh, that's the wrong way. Do them from inside. Yeah, I like that. Looks a little bit different. You had to be really careful where you place that sign. You thought you were going to remove a piece of carpet or something. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I think we'll replace this and we'll do... Probably place this one from the outside. If I can reach. Yep, that looks good. And then we just have to do the same thing on the other side. Starting to come together. Not sure what we could do there. That could be a really unique situation. Maybe a bookshelf would be good or something. Combo bookshelf desk, maybe. That could be kind of fun. I really wish we had chiseled bookshelves in the game. Spruce trapdoors are the best. They are one of the best, I agree. I agree. So I feel like up here we would maybe have a couple of beds. Maybe this would be a good like sleeping area or something. And do we want to go dark oak tables? Probably. Yeah, go dark oak tables. So this is one data pack that does kind of take this beyond just vanilla Minecraft, and that is the tables and chairs data pack from ChuckChuck. And I really like it because it does something I wish vanilla Minecraft did, which is just adds vanilla looking tables and chairs. And you can change the legs on them with this hammer to have like a proper table. So we'll probably put a couple of candles on that. And then over here, maybe we can figure out a place to put a chair. And you can push these around, which is nice too. So that's kind of fun. And then I guess we could have like another table or two. I want to have like a table down here. I think this would make a a good spot to have a table, but maybe this would be a good oak table. Or sorry, spruce table. Drop some inventory stuff. Feeling the pinch. There. So right when you walk in, what's nice about these is that they don't feel like they take up a lot of space. So I feel like that's pretty good. And then maybe chest or something. Yeah, sure. Farm Junkie 02 and Entity. Thanks very much for the follows. Appreciate it. And I think the bookshelves match better with oak, right? So we'll go potentially with an oak table. And then bookshelves. I don't have any looms. Looms are wool or string? I don't remember. String. So we turn that into a bookshelf. Maybe we put beds along here. And then maybe something like that. Oh, wrong way. Although maybe that's a little bit boring. What if we make it more like a nook or something? I didn't bring another table. Babery Moose, yes, the data pack is called Tables and Chairs by Chuck Chuck. It's very, very cool. What wall? Sorry, I missed the comment. Too hard to watch. The wall inside the building, I don't think there's anything behind that one. It could be wrong, though. It depends on which wall you're talking about. Because there's all this stuff inside here, which backs onto this building. The bookshelf could be a passageway. No. Here, I'll show you. It goes into here. And there's already stuff here. And I don't think it matches up. I think that this is too high. So like if we go here, we're at 75. And I think we're only at like 70 inside this other build. 72. Right? So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so like the floor is right there. So you kind of come out like in the ceiling. I got distracted and I forgot to get the block that I wanted. That's twice today. There we go. It's the keep wall. Yeah, it's the kind of like, well, the keep is really here. I'll show you where the keep is. The keep is much farther away. But yeah, it's the curtain wall. It's the gatehouse wall. So that's the gatehouse there. And that's the wall we're running into. The keep is over here. And this needs to be redone a bit because it's very, very old. Doesn't have any detail, but we're going to be making it a lot larger. And taking advantage of the blocks that have come out since we started building this area. But yeah, this is just like a little guardhouse, and then you can see like there's the wall of the main gate tower thing. I'm kind of liking the oak in here. I might actually change that to an oak table. That. I'm just thinking if we did something like this, it would be cool. Really want those chiseled bookshelves. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know about that. I think we'll turn this into something else. Maybe a sign. Oh. That's not bad. Almost looks like a drawer a little bit. Actually, I wonder if I could figure out a way. I wonder what special characters that I could manage to put in here. That's not the best. Hmm. Nope. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Throw in a couple of candles on that. I think we'll just leave this area empty. Maybe we can put like a crate or something in the corner. And then, I mean, we're running out of room. I feel like we should put a couple of beds in here. Just simple beds underneath the windows. Yeah, I like the bookshelf too. Oh man, what color candles do we want to put in here? Oh, miscounted. I think white beds. I might have to go gray. Not a lot of room. Oops. I'm just thinking like, you know, a place for guards to sleep. Maybe we just do 2. Yeah, 2's probably better. For folks wondering, it's a note block. I don't know. I feel like that's less crowded. I kind of want to put some carpet or something down. But white feels kind of boring. And we've got the bookshelves, so maybe we can go with something colorful like green candles. Thanks, Cosmic. I think I'm gonna push to finish this up. Could try green, try white, and yellow might look good too. I kind of like the yellow. I like the green over there. But maybe we'll have yellow on the other candles. I wish we could mix up candles. That'd be nice. Maybe we go with yellow beds. Kind of brighten the room up a little bit. Or green. I just don't want to go with like gray or brown because I always go with gray or brown. Maybe a green bed and a blue bed. Need the dye box. And the shulker monster grows. Green bed. And light blue is what I want. I think. I feel like blue beds are really dark, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, I do want a light blue bed. Oh, come on. That, and then we'll dye. I guess I need to make more candles. And we wanted yellow candles, yeah. At least it's going to have some color. I just kind of feel like a guardhouse. Not everything would be all matchy and nice, you know? And then the question becomes, do we need this? So we don't need it, but do we like it? That's the other thing. Oh, well, we need something down here. This would be a good chance to put in a couple of different candles. Maybe I think I like going to green for that one. We'll probably need more than just one. Yep, more than one. Maybe I might as well make two. And since it's nighttime, even though this is a death trap out here, couple things. There is certainly enough light outside with those lanterns that I'm not too worried about just having candles inside. And we'll just kind of see. Oh, I hear you coming. No spoons allowed. Aw. Hoping to get him without getting hit. So yeah, it does feel pretty dark in there. It looks cool here though. But then if we put the light in, is it going to look too bright from outside? Probably it's going to look like a neon Christmas tree. Oh, that's also... We'll have to fix. Put the door in the wrong spot. See, now it looks like a Christmas tree. So yeah, I think I prefer without the lantern. Because we don't need it to spawn-proof this. This is fine. And unfortunately, you can't really see the candles in the windows, but you would be able to see them from a little bit farther away if the candles would render in, but I don't think they do. No, they don't. Well, like the candles do, but the flames don't. Look at all the mobs. I feel like it looks a little bit better with these lights out here too. It's not quite as drastic. Yeah, it doesn't have the same kind of pattern. Yeah, that looks much nicer than what we had before. It's unfortunate that it's so dark, but like, I mean, it's medieval fantasy. It's dangerous to go outside. And we'll have more lights along this road and farther down too, but it's still not going to be the best. That's why I wish they gave us like an endgame way to just control mob spawns. I think if you've been playing in this world for 5 years, you should have some sort of thing. I mean, I could turn on a mob switch too, but then that ruins it for everybody else on the server. If it was a single player world, I would totally make a mob switch. But I think that by turning on a mob switch all the time, I mean, you might as well just play in creative, right? I should grab my... Where did I leave my bow and arrow? I have arrows. Where's my bow? Oh well. There's no one nearby anyway. Just the creeper way over there. Alright, first things first. This is going to come out. I didn't bring any full blocks with me. I think that's good. Don't need you. Don't need you. I think we're done with the tables and chairs. That looks pretty good. I feel like we need a few things here in the corner maybe. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be anything too special. Everything along here looks good. I don't know about the candles right there. Oh, carpets. I want to put like a couple of rugs here. Probably gray. Yeah, probably gray. I like the bookshelf idea. That was fun. I think I might want to change this table to oak. I think it feels a little bit like we've done too much with too many different colors. Because we've got, yeah, 3 different kinds of tables. Let's go make 3 oak tables and see if that looks better. I don't have them, no. Okay, so we need planks. I think this will give me 3. Really need to figure out how to fix that texture. Nope. Anti-spawn mega beacon. I think that was one of the things that CubFan thought up as a solution, potential solution. Oh, right. Nope. I think maybe it's just the fact that it's too long. See, now it feels too bright. What if it was a spruce table? Does feel very samey. Maybe we do spruce table, but oak chairs. Quick Discord DM, no problem. Cool. I think you know who I'm gonna pass everyone along to when the time comes. If you had to guess, go with those. This is just the nitpicky stuff that always takes a long time. I think maybe we're good with 1 chair, and then maybe, yeah, there we go. That's better. So then it's just carpet. I don't think I can really change the texture much outside of running trapdoors along the whole thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be possible. 2, 3, 4. We could try it. Don't think this is going to look very good. Nah. So yeah, there's a couple of carpets. probably just gray carpets. I wish we could dye carpets. I should add that as a data pack. Just to sort of like help sort of suggest a sleeping space. Yeah, I don't think we need to jam anything else in here. I think the rafters look good. I feel like I don't think adding anything along here is really going to do anything much. No. We've got the new windows in. It's all pretty simple. Like, it's not a very complicated thing. I really don't think we need much in here. I think that's just good. I'm just thinking, like, you know, whoever the guard is on duty would be hanging out kind of in that space. Sweet. I do like checking things off the book. Oop, that does go there. And more spruce and dark oak stuff. Excellent. I think the book is in here, isn't it? Yep. Like we were never here. Now we can grab this and we can find the guard house. North Gate Guard House detail. So the only thing we haven't been able to really do is landscape the North Gate. Actually, I think that's kind of a lie. I feel like we've landscaped the North Gate. What I've not done is landscaped the curtain wall, but that's a whole other thing. So we're calling this finished. And that means I think all the North Gate checklist is done. Yep. Excellent. That's done. Where'd my bed go? Like we were never here, just like don't look at the other over the rainbow shulker box monster. Yeah. Cool. Well, I think, you know, if I'm going to just kind of walk through here, I mean, we've just been inside there. I don't need to walk around in there, but we've got lights out here now. Change the way that this feels. I kind of like the fact that we've got more doors. I feel like there's kind of like a more of a wipe to change your view as you walk in. A lot more going on the right-hand side, that's for sure. This feels a little dull in comparison. I might try to change that to look a little bit nicer. Kind of blends in with everything behind it. Like that's andesite and this is andesite. And I feel like if we change that, maybe we change that to bricks or something, that could be good. But everything else along here looks good. We added some light down there. We know that our light levels are all good. The only thing that we didn't do is the alley, but I don't think we need to light up that. And then we didn't mess with anything on that side. Added a little bit of plants. Yeah. It took a little while. Most of the day was spent on this section here. But solid day. Solid day. So if you've enjoyed your time here, please leave a follow. I know a number of you already have, which is absolutely fantastic. Really appreciate it. You want to listen to some cool Minecraft content, you can check out the Spawn Chunks at thespawnchunks.com. You can also listen to the Citadel Cafe at thecitadelcafe.com. That is where I talk about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. You can, of course, support on Patreon if that's how you choose to support your creators. That's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. And really, though, the eyeballs is fantastic. Thank you for the subs earlier today, for the support in that way. Big thanks to Gemini Tay as I bang my microphone stand. Sorry about that, folks. Big thanks to Gemini Tay as I had a number of people come in from her stream. Really appreciate that, Gem. And we're going to pass you on to Megabyte. If you're not familiar with Megabyte, and if you like Gem, you will love Megabyte. Megabyte is a lot of fun, and also playing Minecraft. So we will catch y'all next time, which is going to be tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, except we're going to be working on the NASA Shuttle Discovery Lego set, 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 4 hours. We'll see y'all then, and then we're back to Minecraft on Saturday again, same time of day. We'll see y'all there. Have a fantastic week and weekend if I don't see you. Bye for now.